And hello and welcome to an all-new episode of Dwarf Fortress! And this is going to be a long one, so let's start right away. Also, I need to turn down the voice on the noise on my ears, or I won't be able to concentrate. So, what happened? So first off, we have a new visitor. Wait a second, what are you doing? Socializing. Looks like he is engraving. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, but we got humans, so we are trading with elves and humans now, and I gave these humans a lot of clear glass and stuff, some prepared food barrels, and a lot of crossbows, at least the ones that aren't really good yet. So, what are we going to do this episode? Well, I already uploaded my quick tutorial on how to set up a basic military function. And today we are going to have a look at how you can even defend areas like that. So, I already put up some of these cage traps. So enemies that will come will have to run over these cage traps and most likely run into them. But what we really want to do is shoot them with arrows while they are going up here. And so far we cannot do that. So now we have to, first we have to find out where the enemies will come from. And the enemies, if they're coming from this whole area, wait a second, let me zoom out all the way. Without crashing the game, please. Game, are you crashed? No, you're not. Just reacting slowly. Okay, so this is the hill around our fortress. So when they come from the hill, then they have to get down the hill. They can get all the way up on this area. But down here I removed all the ramps into my fortress, which basically means they are coming from down here. But they also can come from up here or from this area here in general. So first off, I'm going to activate Fast Dwarf, because this way we can do more this episode than just watch. So I activate Teleport, just so you know. Okay, so what we're doing now is we are shaping the whole area in a way that will give us an advantage in any battle. So as I said, they can come down from down here, but they still need to get up. So this whole plateau is basically ours, and the enemy needs to take it before they can do anything. Which means that we should make sure that they cannot reach anything. So that's why I'm going to remove all these ramps, like here and down here. These little triangles are like ramps, by the way, so you have to imagine they are going up here, and enemies also can go down here. It's like a half step. Okay, so we are removing everything. So everybody that wants to come into our fortress will have to take this long road here, which is of course based on, not based, but facing this cliffside down here. Which means that I can use this whole cliffside as a defensive area for my crossbow dwarves, so they can shoot them while they are moving around. I'm not really sure if I want to do that right now, because I'm thinking about placing a ballista up here, or a whole ballista area. I will show you how to set up one in this episode even. But I also want to do a bolt tower. So this will be a special bolt tower, because it won't be the normal way I build them. Because normally I'm building bolt towers, I'm building them 3 spaces high, so they cannot be easily climbed upon. Well, and then I just top it off. This time I'm going to build it even lower. I'm going to build it down here, because the enemy needs to pass this area, so I can shoot them with arrows the whole time while they are passing. And yeah, and their first fire platform will be up here, so I can shoot them even while they are moving. And the whole thing will go all the way down here, because this way I can also shoot at them while they are trying to cross the bridge, or if I pull up the bridge, well, they need to turn around and walk through my fire again. So first thing we are going to build is, wait a second, at minute, I need to write this down actually, minute 5, we are going to build the first bolt tower. So at first you need an access to the bolt tower, so make sure that there is an access available, not that you start building it and then find out later that there's like a big hole underneath it or water or something like that. So always make sure it's accessible. So I think I'm going to build it in this area, which means that my crossbow dwarfs need to come from down here. So let's build a way in here. Doesn't need to be this big. This is more than enough. Okay. So first off, let's cut down all these trees. Should be really quick because that is why I set up the teleport. Okay, you need up downstairs to get your crossbow dwarfs go up and down. I recommend using only one stairs because sometimes you don't want your guys to run up and down, and when that happens, yeah, you really want just one stair you have to lock and don't pay attention to a whole lot of other things. Okay, so hitting space, and these trees should be cut down within no time, I was about to say, but it turns out they actually takes their sweet time for this. Oh yeah, they're still building. Oh yeah, okay, this whole area is not finished yet. Well, they should be rather quick, the way I see it. Okay, Nadella is going anyway. Question is, why is my woodcutter not woodcutting? Okay, the merchants are leaving. It's actually nice. Who are you? A goblin spearman. Okay. Well, we will do something to our, let's call them visitors, as soon as we are done here. By the way, what is our mayor requiring? Yeah, we have enough guys now that we can afford a mayor. So, but our mayor, of course, needs a place where he stays that is above the norm. And I actually cut out an area for that exact reason. Going shark doors in here. This is where the mayor will have his bedroom. Of course, later he will get in something nicer, because I will have a really big area just for noblemen. Okay, he's also getting a table. Oh no, I don't have any tables. Okay, so I need to make some tables actually. What are you doing? Construct back door. We don't need doors. Or do we? How many doors do we have? 77. Yeah, I think we are good on doors. Yeah, tables please. Tables, chairs. Let's go. Okay. I think after this episode I'm going to put down a lot of tables. Of doors. Mela is actually doing really good right now. She's becoming my best cook. Okay. Slowly but surely. Okay, at least cut down these trees. So the first thing you want to do is build up your outer wall. You don't want to dig in, because just imagine I will dig in right now into the fortress, like right here, dig down in, and then an enemy attack comes, and that will just achieve that my whole fortress will be widely open. Enemy attacks, and we really don't want that. So, first thing you want to do is build a wall. For that you hit capital C, and then wall. And you're going to make it as wide as possible, as you can see here. Don't worry, this will just be your base. And you want some space in between the walls and your base, because you don't want enemies to be able to climb on stuff. That is also why we will create a moat after we are done here. Actually, let's be smart about this right at the beginning, because I really want a moat around here. So, my thinking right now is that I want to dig through the water here, so that I have a moat around my tower, so they cannot just scale up the tower, but they also would need to crawl through the water, and I would put some spikes in there, of course. But the problem is, if I would put down a moat, like right around here, it will go through this area where I want my dwarfs to go into the tower, so this is not going to work. What will work though is if I put downstairs here. Come on, Jay, downstairs. Also downstairs here. And then we are going to make this undercut and place an upstairs here. Come on, where's you? Where is you? Where are you? I haven't spoken English for a while, as you might have figured out by now. Okay, so also while we're at it, let's make a second channel towards our tower so our crossbow dwarfs can reach it more easily. Something like that. So this way my dwarfs can come in from here, go up here, then they are in this area. This is where I'm going to put down some food or ammunition or anything like that, so that my dwarfs that are on guard on top of the tower will have something to drink and don't need to run back and through all of the fortress just to get some drink, which is always helpful. Okay, and that should be enough for a moat. So, no, it's not actually. This was pretty stupid of me. You of course want a moat, and if I'm channeling here and there's stairs there, well, it will just drip in. So I need at least 2 spaces in between these areas. So 1, 2, 3. This in the middle here goes the moat, and this is going to be an upstairs here and a regular dig up here. So we have a roof above this area, and the moat will go straight through here. Let's see. Yeah, this should work. Up to here. Around this corner. Around here. And all the way back. Yep, this should work. Okay, of course I need to remove this area. Alright, so... Oh, wait a second. Interrupted by a giant fly. Okay, the giant fly are starting to be a problem, I guess. Where are they? I do have some here. I do have some crossbow guys now. I will show you the military later, but right now we are setting up defenses areas. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, I'm not going to fill it right now because, well, I of course need it for other stuff. Wait a second. First off, why are there iron arrows lying around? Oh yeah, I think the military lost them. Yeah, I need to care about that later. I want to keep this condensed. Okay, so building a wall. Here we go. What do we have for building? Petrified wood, sandstone, coke, charcoal. Big iron bars. No, we're not using iron bars. But I also don't want to use wood, just for logic reasons. Because why would I? I'm using chalk. And I'm going to put around a wall all around this area. But I leave one space open so my walkers can go in and out. Then you want upstairs. And you want an upstairs, downstairs, and you put it to where you put it one below. So here it goes. And this can be made out of wood. I'm okay with that. It's actually cool. Let's take these cherry wood logs. Okay, and flying everywhere. Why are you shooting at the badger saw? What? You shoot a badger saw for some reason. Never mind. Okay, my guys are coming now, building up the wall. Whoa. My dwarves just got killed by a giant fly. Yeah, okay, so the giant fly pushes the recruit in the right lower leg, bruising muscle, twists the right knee, taking apart the muscle, releasing the giant fly bends the recruit's right lower arm with the giant fly's left wing, and the right elbow collapses. Alignment at the right elbow has been drawn. The giant fly releases the joint airlock of the giant fly's left wing on the recruit's right lower arm. The giant fly places a chokehold on the recruit's throat with the giant fly left. Okay, good. We have a first dead dwarf. He got killed by a giant fly, as it turns out. And this guy got a broken ankle. What happened to you? Laudanum is still good. What is up with the giant fly? His left wing is a bit pummeled, and they are shooting bolts at it, but I don't think they are hitting it a lot. Crude presses out. The large bolt strikes the giant fly in the left first leg. Yeah, they're still using their wooden arrows because I hadn't set up metal arrows, but I didn't use that. Flies are fighting back, so let's get the hawks in. Hopefully they can kill it pretty quickly, and the cutting winds should really go and get medical attention, I guess. Oh wow. Are you unconscious? No, Palmas is still good. Yeah, sure. Okay, Dwarf Fortress, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get your attention at anything else until you're done with the stuff you're currently doing. Okay, yeah, I'm keeping my military down there, just in case. Who killed the giant fly? Spear Dwarf, bashes in the giant with 5 with the steel warhammer. Yeah, Spear Dwarf, bashes him with the steel warhammer, make sure. Mace Dwarf punches the giant fly in the head with the right hand, tearing the fat, bruising the muscle, bruising the brain. Giant fly has been stunned. Yeah, bruising the brain, that was it. Mace Dwarf, Rancort. Okay. Yeah, okay, Rancort is our Mace Dwarf. So our artifact mace just got his first kill. And it was the giant flies that killed one of my recruits. Anyway, so my guys just built this wall all around this area. And left one space so my guys can still get in and out. Normally when you do that, of course, you don't have the access area right here. You want to build this as early as possible. It's just so your guys can get in and out, and then you're building the stairs down. Because then everything is safe. It's still safe because this whole area isn't dug out, but, well, normally you're not having teleporting dwarfs, so you want to keep it as safe as long as possible. In this special case, I will put down a wall now, because it works anyway. Okay, so you go one level up. So now the thing is, this is now a floor, constructed floor, because it's the top of the wall, but this stair ends right here. Like, it's not going higher than this whole area. That means that you need to put up another stair. Because what you now want to do is you want to put floorboards to walk along in this whole area. So I cannot do that because there is no reachable perimeter right now. Not even near the stairs. That means first thing I need to do to get up here, build more stairs. And we are taking cherry wood blocks, of course, and let's wait until it's finished. It should be really quick. Come on. Okay, they're taking their sweet time. Here we go. Takes more than that to disgust me. Okay, yeah. At least he has no problem with it. God damn it. Dwarf Fortress likes killing people. Okay. So, now we are putting up floor all around this area. And we are, of course, using chalk again. I'm really sorry for this music right now. This is the Mist soundtrack. I didn't remember to be that talky. Okay. Chalk everywhere. Of course, leave open the space for the staircase. And your dwarf will run up and change stuff around. While I'm changing this soundtrack. Let's take Oblivion. Because this is weird. Okay. So. Bam bam. And as you can see, now we have this whole platform. So, right now, if I would fill this with water, the enemy couldn't go to it and run over and run up. But of course my dwarves that are fighting here would be super exposed from everybody coming from these sides. So I need to change that. And that is why I'm putting down fortifications. And we are putting fortifications all the way along the sides. And you need to make sure that you're not putting down too many. Because just imagine, wait a second, I'm doing the mistakes that I did when I built it the first time. So, what you now have to imagine is like my dwarves are coming. You know what? I'm doing actually the mistake. Okay, I'm putting it up like this. And here I'm doing it like you should do it, like this. Because your dwarves are now coming. Wait a second, I built a wall, not the fortifications there. I need the fortification because I need to be able to shoot through it. Thank you very much, Bouter. Okay. So now your guys are coming, building down the fortifications. And of course, the one time I want to show you something awesome, it doesn't work. Okay, normally the problem is that their dwarf can only build in these directions, like up, down, left, right. They cannot build diagonally, which means that when they're trying to build the cornerstones, sometimes they cannot stand there because you already built a stone there, so the cornerstones are unreachable, and then you need to remove the stuff and then build it and then put it up again, and it takes a lot of time. So really try to avoid that. Okay. Now I am building this thing up one more. So okay, so we go up one more, put down the staircase again, chalk of course, and then we wait for the floorboards to be finished. And I want to be able to shoot down this bridge here. Question is now, do I want to be able to shoot it from here, or do I want to be able to shoot it from here? And I think, actually, I want to be able to shoot it from here. Because your siege operators will run away at the first sign of an enemy. Which is why you need to have them far away as possible. Okay, let's go all the way to the right here. This is where I want them. You need to have them as far away as possible, so because the bolt just keeps flying straight ahead until it runs out of energy, but it flies like through the whole map. And so you don't really need to care about how far it is away. You only need to care about how far your siege operator is sitting away from the enemy, so he will not get panicked and can actually shoot his ballista before he tries to escape. Okay, this area has to look a bit bigger. I would recommend an 9x8 kind of deal, and you soon will see why. I hope you will. Wait a second. Build siege engine? No. Where's the siege engine? Replacement, machine components, restraints, siege engines. Of course, why wouldn't it be? Ballista. I need 3 ballista parts, and that's what I thought. I forgot to build a siege engine maker. Okay, let's put it down somewhere where I have space. Just a bit of space is enough. Yeah, I haven't dug out a lot. And siege engines actually need more space than usual. Wait a second, I dug out at this area here. I should... Oh yeah, here. I built boards down here. This of course will be our spaces for our nobles. Not really helpful right now. I cannot do anything right now. Okay. So I guess I have to throw away my plants once again and dig out this area here. As I said, this will all happen in this episode. So you can see at least a bit what's happening. Okay, so... and play along, if it works. So I build up this whole area here, which is nice. Put down floor bars again. Question is, do I want to stop here? I don't think so. I'm going one more high. So build up the floor here. Jog. More floor. At least here I can show you what I'm talking about when I am saying that the fortification thing isn't working when you do it wrong. Okay, just wait till the floor is built. All the areas dug out. Let's check on this other area. Oh, they're still trying out the shooting grounds. Oh, I need crutches. Crutches. Let's have a look at the recruits that got injured. Where did I put the crutches? Yeah, let's just make some new one. No barrels, no bins. You are creating crutches, my friend, and splints. And splints. Okay. So, let's have a look. Who was the guy that got attacked? It was... when was Smokey fighting? Oh, he was just falling down somewhere. Okay. Not Zwang. Zwang was actually pretty good. Rankord. No. Rankord was fighting. Lordem. Pormos. I will just look it up in his therapist. We need to do stuff here anyway. Okay, therapist, health. Add health. Okay, let's see. Lacerations, lick stick. Got some. Pormos, it was Pormos. Okay, let's see if Pormos can even be used as a military dwarf anymore. Because I saw something like breaking knees. I think that's Professor Mark. I want Pormos. Our presser. Okay, let's see. Health, ability to stand lost, wounds. Torn tendon, torn alignment has been sutured, but sutured, so it should heal. Got evaluated a lot of times, and we received a plum wood crutch. So who's the other guy? Because if he got a crutch... okay, that's weird. Someone died? No, don't think so. It's only Pormos. Interesting. But he will receive... oh yeah, he already got the crutch. I'm teleporting, so he just flipped in and then got the crutch. Okay, that's good. At least we have Masterwork crutches, so they will be really good. And he will heal. He didn't take any nerf damage or lost any legs. Okay, putting down the fortifications on the next level. More fortifications and more fortifications, and you get a fortification, and you get a fortification. And I want to make this whole thing... how high do I want it? That's actually too high. Okay, I will end it up in the next level. So, this is like 1, 2, 3 high. So, 2 areas where I can shoot enemies. From here and from here, and the third will be the end. So, okay, putting down upstairs, downstairs. I can of course build it higher anytime I want, and I show you how I am finding a solution to the end stuff. Because some enemies are flying, so you really don't want your your bolt tower to be open roofed. Otherwise, you will get into problems rather quickly. Also, your dwarves sometimes are inclined to just climb out, and then they will just jump out and crawl down and try to hit people with their crossbows. It's one of the most unnerving bugs in this game that crossbow dwarves are trying to get into close combat all the time. So you need to keep this thing contained, is what I'm saying here. And talking about contained, so you see the problem? These all constructions are inactive right now because they have no space to stand next to. So remove this area, remove this area, remove this area. And on the next level we are going to act like we don't have a moat. Because normally I don't have moats, because I don't have water around. So, but you still need to be able to keep your enemies from climbing the walls. And that is what we are going to do now. By the way, while we are doing this, whoa, good thing I noticed this. See, wall. Okay, we need the wall here. Keep it open, one space, because I need to my guys to be able to get in. Okay, and then remove everything up here. Wait a second, not this one, but leave one up, so if one of the dwarves falls in, at least has a chance to get out of it again. Okay, and here we go. No, wait a second, this is actually wrong. Okay, yeah, remove everything in here. I'm showing you another trick. So, remove everything in here, because you don't want ramps down there. Okay, let's go. So, have they removed? Removing actually takes longer than building something. That's what you always need to keep in mind. Okay, so now they removed these ramps. Okay, normally what I will do now, I don't think I have any weapons that will fit in here. I will put down traps. And I will put down BT, capital T, weapon, no, upright spear spikes traps. You can also put up weapons traps, but I recommend the upright spear trap. Actually, we can do it because we are teleporting cheaters. So, go into the carpenter's workshop, make these puppies here. Where are they? Training spear. Training spears are also working, but I want spear spot, traps, corkscrew bow. Where is it? It should be here. Buckler, training sword, training spear, barrel, blocks, trap, armor stands. Here. Why wasn't I seeing this? Okay. Make menacing wooden spikes. Of course, metal is better. So if you have a lot of copper, because you already ran into a few goblins, or if you have native copper, which is in most of the, which is the case in most of the fortresses, you can also just make copper spikes, much better than wooden spikes. I'm just doing wooden spikes right now, because this will be much quicker, and it's only like, it's not really going to happen, it's just a nice thing to have. And maybe you want to throw an enemy into it at some point. I don't know. Okay, so now they took down this area around here. Problem is right now, there is no floor to walk on, so they